Ever since it was announced, Sonic Frontiers has been one of the most anticipated Sonic games in recent times. From receiving negative reactions across every platform ever known to man, to being so hyped from everyone, even the hellhole that is Twitter. People still have lots and lots of doubts, but I want to clear any doubts that anyone, even the people that might be watching this video, might have. I want to prove to you all why I know Sonic Frontiers will be great.
Now that you're not around, come and leave your mark. Vandalize my heart. You are the key. Fuck the pain away, my bed is in ruins. Need you in my veins, don't know how you do it. Come and leave your mark. Vandalize my heart.
Sonic Frontiers has been proving itself more and more with its very interesting enemy designs, vast and wide islands, and oh my god, the music. Like, oh my god, this might top the 06 soundtrack for me. The beautiful orchestral music, contrasted with the insane rock and roll, fits the game, and not just the game, but Sonic so much. Not only that, from the gameplay we've seen, this looks like one of the most innovative Sonic games in a long time. Finally, introducing a battle system to Sonic's moveset, stuff that people have been wanting forever. The only game this has been remotely in is Sonic Battle back on the GBA. But anyway, Sonic Frontiers' story seems to be going in a very different direction. Not as dark as Forces tried. Now, this wouldn't be the first time the Blue Hedgehog has experimented with the tone of his story. Let's go back to 06. Now, yes, that game might be the equivalent to dog shit with AIDS in it, but dang, its soundtrack and most importantly its story are, in my opinion, some of the best in the series. With a very darker tone for the story of 06, one of the main parts of the story is Trunks, I mean Silver the Hedgehog, who lives in a destroyed future. Now, the story is a lot, so I'm not going to cover it all here, but just know it was a great shift from more of the light-hearted Sonic games at that time. This seems to be almost how Frontiers is directing its story. It seems to be more serious and almost sad, which is pretty interesting. I think the series has needed a tone change. Now, I hear you saying, oh Kingy, what about Forces? I'll get to that. Now, we need to talk about the gameplay, or the bits we have until release. The gameplay looks fast-paced and exploration-heavy. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild, but better. I don't really like Breath of the Wild. The combat seems to be hella fast, and looks easy to string together sweet combos. The boss battles look fun and fast, something games like Forces really needed, because what the actual fuck is this?
Vengeance is a real pain in the neck.
Like, they really couldn't even be bothered to make a chaos fight for that game. One of the main villains of Forces, and they killed him off to the shit that was classic Sonic. Speaking of that motherfucker, I am so glad they did not put classic Sonic in this game, because it would really show how much they cared for the series at that point. The absence of classic things really put a lot of smiles on every Sonic fan's face, because it's been literally forever since we've seen fully original things in Sonic games, since Colors, I believe. Which was, holy shit, 12 years ago? What the fuck? I know I'm going on a tangent, but this is crazy. 12 years? This almost proves that Frontiers is a step in the right direction. Not only because of the gameplay, the music, and obviously the better story, but the original ideas. If you're not counting the cyberspace levels, which in all honesty, I think they're fine. The real reason I made this video, besides to finally get more content on the channel, is to almost reassure a lot of people that were worried about this game. A lot of people are trashing on it for a lot of stupid and unfair reasons, in my opinion. I won't give names, but it's been dampening a lot of hype for it, and for many people. Yes, Frontiers won't be 1000% perfect. Nothing will. Everything will have its flaws. But I think that the Sonic fandom is finally happy to finally have that game again. A game that almost seems to have the same appeal as the early titles from the Genesis and Dreamcast, and God knows I'm happy for it. In my eyes, Sonic Frontiers looks fun, fast, intuitive, mysterious, and most importantly, Sonic Frontiers looks great.